For all you mad bastards loving the Big Show podcast, get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. Or raw dog it. 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
that's
Thanks, son, you
disgusting.
fucking
That
animal.
is the worst.
Chase, you love a belch, brother.
I hate belches more than I hate
Farters.
farters. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, I had a mate
Me mate, the master farter.
who every
Brendan?
no
Johnny?
his name was Aaron actually. Every fucking morning when we would have breakfast at the school, he would eat his breakfast, then drink a massive carton of milk and let out the most disgusting, foul belches every single day, and it did my head in.
Did it give you wood?
No, it didn't give me wood. He was also he was a weird dude. Like, so
He was a weird dude.
he'd have toast, right,
Yeah.
and he'd do the Marmite first, and then he'd put the butter on top, and we'd go, Aaron, why are you doing that, man? And he'd go, it all goes down the fucking same way, man.
You get on the fucking knife the wrong way, Aaron, you fuckwit.
Yeah, and it was just like, what are you doing with your life?
And what is he doing with his life?
Down in Huntley. Yeah. No, actually, I've got to be honest with you, fellas. I've got to be honest with you.
No, you don't.
He was a really good-looking fella.
Did you give
And
it to him?
I think he's a fisherman. I think
Oh,
he's
is
a
he?
fisherman. Yeah, genuinely. But he was a stallion.
At,
you're
at the
talking
old
about.
boys' school, he was a stallion, was he? Just
Well,
plowing through
no,
him.
but I mean, you go in the shower block, and it was like, oh, I'm just going to go now.
Right, because his body was so beautiful.
His body and appendages.
But you've got a massive downstairs, Jace, or is it sort of grown over the years?
Well, mine's more of a, what do you call it? A show and grow. Is it a show and grow?
No.
What?
Just,
what's
just
that?
leave it with him. Leave it with him.
Weed and
See how he
feed.
goes. Yeah.
You know,
A
like,
surf and turf.
to look at
A pick and mix.
Yeah.
to look at in its reclining state,
Yeah.
Mogi. You
Does
go,
it
"Oh,"
recline like a lazy boy?
You know, you
It
go,
puts
oh,
its
yeah.
hands behind its head. He
But
goes, she's
then-
all good.
But then when it's enraged,
It starts effing and jeffing.
Does it find it hard to maintain its anger as the years are going on, man? Does it go,
sure.
fires up and then it's like, oh, who can be bothered?
Well, it starts getting mad.
It's like, yeah, boy.
Got to do some more reclining.
How's your rager going, Keezy?
Rock solid as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good as gold.
Rock solid.
So, like a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Good stuff.
Why, when does it stop happening?
Hey, I tell you what. Isn't
Dude,
it
you
great?
can-
It's great to have all the team back, by
Hey,
the way.
kia ora,
eh?
everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
It's great.
It's so great.
So good.
When does what start to happen, Keezy?
When does your rager go away?
Oh, it varies from person to person, I imagine. And I've got a hell of a
It's
weight
true.
to lift there.
Is yours like that famous statue of the 8 soldiers putting the flag up?
Yeah, it is. It's our flags of our father, they call it.
Yeah.
And, it's directed by Clint Eastwood.
Do you ever notice?
It's the flag.
Eastwood.
It's the flag of Iwo Jima. You know?
Yes.
And there's those guys erecting it. Yeah, 6 guys trying to get it up.
I'm always fascinated by like Greek statues and stuff
Or
like
just
that.
male nudity in general.
And male nudity in general, but those statues, and how tiny they always are. I mean, I suppose
Well, when he was standing for that, and he would have been standing for that,
it's probably quite cold.
very cold.
Yeah, and also it would be weird if you had a statue with a massive shine.
Well, and Michelangelo was a notorious rooter as well. So
Was
there
he?
would have been some nervousness around that as he was there going, oh, God, when's he going to try and
Really?
Right, okay.
have a go at me?
Yeah.
It's quite a Have you seen that? You wouldn't have seen that in person.
Oh, no.
David, I mean.
Is
No,
that in the?
no.
Is that in Greece or is that in London?
I think it's in Greasy.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I went to London and saw a whole lot of his works that had been cut off the wall.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's cool. It's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
weird.
the trick, and their arms are off and all that sort of shit. It's good
Yeah.
stuff.
And the Christians went through and chopped off all the bulls. And did you know that all the bulls they chopped off all the statues and replaced with the cabbage leaves? Those are all just in a back room in the Vatican.
The cabbage leaves or the bulls?
The bulls.
The
The cabbage leaves are where the
bulls.
bulls were.
It's in Italy.
It
The
is in
original
Italy.
David statue is located in the Trubine, that's probably not right, Trubine, inside the Accademia Gallery in Florence, Italy.
Haven't been there.
So they'll
Nah,
have
go there.
they'll have like a massive Tupperware container full of bulls.
And feast your eyes on that downstairs operation, Keezy. Look at him. Look at him.
Look at
He's-
the gutters on
Look at
him.
him drinking
Look
it
at the
in.
gutters.
Yeah.
Pretty good gutters.
Show it to the camera there.
Have you guys ever done nude modelling?
No.
No, but a mate of mine did. A mate of mine. Yeah. He did it at university while he was attending Massey. He was attending Massey in Palmerston North. And he would go along and do that. And what happened? Somehow...
I'm guessing erection.
Somehow everybody found out that he was the life model for this thing, right? So he's about 18. Hell of a rugby player. I'm going to out him here, old Sulzy. And he was the selectors for the New Zealand under-21s were at a game watching him play. He was playing for Hauraki. And as he was running around, he played flanker. As he was running around, he's thinking to himself, this is the best game of rugby I've ever played in my life. He was a fucking animal. And he hit a ruck, and someone hit him, came in behind, and broke his neck.
Oh, far out.
So that was the end of that. However, he did get he got the scaffolding around his head. And he's up and about now. He's all good, but that was the end of the rugby. One of the boys had a 21st. And the theme was S. You had to get dressed up as something beginning with S.
Right.
So one of my other mates, Raz, he went as Sauls and he made his own scaffolding around his head just to rub it into my mate with a broken neck. But yeah, the boys found out about him doing his live nude thingy, and so they all went. They all turned up. They all paid to go along, and so
Right.
That's fucking great.
Sawsy's turned up, and there's all of the rest of the flat are there going.
That's so great.
with their crayons.
Let's
with
go.
their,
God,
with
that's-
their HB pencil.
They didn't even bring any pen or paper. Just standing there.
I don't know that if I can tell
It's
this
a very
story.
brave thing for a man from
Yeah,
within to
yeah.
be doing at that kind of age.
So, sorry, just quickly. Sulzy, Raz, Muggsy, and Mogi.
Mugs. Well, I wasn't Mogi.
What were you?
Back then? I'm not telling you.
Sloth?
Sloth.
That's
Sloth,
right.
And
yeah.
also Slug Farm.
Slug Farm, that's right.
And yeah,
That's
sort of
right.
variations thereof.
What a great name. I'm picturing the guys from the In-Betweeners for some reason.
Oh,
Sulzy,
less cool
Raz.
than that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I just on the old nude modelling. I don't know. I can really tell
Well,
the
you've
story.
started, so you
You
got to
better
tell
hurry
it.
up,
Come
man.
on.
And
Don't
he-
worry, no one's listening to this
And he is a
shit
good
anyway.
mate of mine. And can I just
Brendan?
say, you both know him very, very well, and he's not Brendan.
Okay.
Okay.
And he went to art school.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Eh. And so they had a nude model come in, and they had to draw the nude model.
A man or a lady?
A lady.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
And this particular person,
How many buzzies out of 5?
Johnny said,
Oh, Johnny. He's out at him.
it was like she was beautiful.
Right.
But anyway, so they all took up the position, and then she assumed her position.
Oh, God. She didn't put herself in.
And
Did you have orthopedic slippers
let's just say
In a red.
she was sort of arched forward, kind of like when you fell over on the steps that time,
Yeah.
Keezy.
And was he
Looking
in the...
over her shoulder like a dragon.
Yeah, but in that position, and Johnny completely, he'd already seated himself, was looking right,
Right in the line of
was
fire.
looking right in the line of fire. And he was so mortified and shocked, and he just couldn't really look. And he was trying to draw it. And apparently his tutor came up behind him and put his hand on his shoulder and had a look and went, "Sweet Jesus," and then just walked off again. And Johnny was like desperately trying not to make a big issue of it.
So he said "Sweet Jesus" about his drawing or about the person?
About the person.
That
He
is
was
so
like-
unprofessional.
really?
Oh, it might
I
not
thought
have
it-
been Sweet Jesus. It was just like, it might have been he just started laughing or
You
something.
like that? You like that,
and
boy?
then just sort of walked off, and Johnny was like, "Oh God,
Gosh.
Jesus."
Is he still at the
Truth.
drawing?
Don't know. But I don't know if I'd be into doing nude modelling. I don't know if I'm comfortable enough
Nah,
to do that.
fuck.
Oh,
absolutely not.
you'd probably get a bit of work.
Just
doing
because of
stuff at Weta Workshop and that, where they're doing their beasts.
For deformities. Totally, I would.
I definitely wouldn't.
And then
do it.
they do the picture and they'll be, "Oh no, hang on, that's massively out of proportion." And
Yeah,
they'll be like,
exactly.
No, it's
yeah,
not.
everyone would fail.
And the tutor would walk past and look at it and be like, "Sweet Jesus."
Sweet Jesus. Walk past and go, I've been sent an invite, and you guys probably have as well,
Yeah.
for The Lord of the Rings,
Oh.
a musical tale.
Oh. Oh my God.
Now,
I haven't been invited.
this is free. I don't know.
No. I just don't do musicals.
Do you know what I might do? What might make it worthwhile is if you got on the mushies.
Right. Yeah, true.
That might become something of a performance.
Jeez. As soon, my wife used to book tickets for musicals all the time just to annoy me. 'Cause she knew how much I hated them. That's quite nasty, eh?
That's really nasty.
She's a real piece
You guys
of work,
should break
mate.
up.
Yeah, too late now, Keezy.
Hey,
That die is cast.
4 till 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki is the big show.
Yeah, man.
You should listen to it. Also, this podcast will be available on YouTube tomorrow night if you want to watch it.
Will it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, good shit,
Pretty
man.
exciting. Everyone will see my new haircut.
Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keezy. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. Or give their podcast a hoon on iHeartRadio.